So I just want to say thank you to Alcon as a whole. I mean, really, the entire industry has been moved forward because of the commitment to R&D and pushing patient care forward. That drive for innovation that Alcon has truly advanced not only what we're able to offer patients, but the vision that our patients get to experience. So thank you for that.
No, I mean, that's really good to hear. Obviously, and obviously at Alcon we think of ourselves as an innovation company, and it's absolutely our mission to continue to raise the bar in terms of the outcomes that patients get. In my own domain in R&D, I mean, one of the areas where we still see tremendous upside to make a difference and to improve the standard of care is, of course, PCIOLs and its extended depth of focus technology. And we're going to continue, as we always have, to be driven by insights about where the needs are, driven by technological understanding and technological competence about how we can most meaningfully impact those needs. And at the end of the day, we're going to be validated based on our consideration of the clinical outcomes that we get.
About 35 years ago, I was sitting sort of in the chair that you were, which a lot more hair and probably more wisdom back then. But I had an opportunity to, be in a very active clinical practice, doing a lot of clinical research. And what always impressed me with Alcon, going back all of those years, was really their drive to accomplishing essentially a data-driven organization with innovation as the key element, as Rob talked about. And so, as a transition point, and having been involved in many clinical trials with Alcon, having been medical monitor for many of their clinical studies that were done, it became a very easy transition when I was asked whether or not I might be interested in coming to Alcon, not as a clinician anymore, but as somebody to help oversee a lot of the work and a lot of the innovation that's being done. And it really is a decision that I'm very pleased about now 7 years later. Robust data will continue to clarify what it is that we do in our R&D group and with intraocular lenses in particular. Data is the most important factor, as you've heard in this discussion with regard to Clarion. And I truly believe that it will be innovation driven by data that will make a change in the way we can change surgeons' behaviors into what it is that they will decide. Because at the end of the day, we have to depend that the surgeon is going to use the very best thing that they can for their patients. And as a company, we want to provide those materials that allow you to be able to do that and to be able to give to patients what the best that we have to offer to give them the best results possible.
Yeah, so I mean, I think what it adds up for is a lot of reason to be optimistic and excited about the future. I mean, it's really gratifying to hear the experience of our current products and with the approach that Steve and I have described. We look forward to continuing to innovate and continuing to make real, measurable, meaningful differences for patients.